Are you looking for an adorable, adoptable dog? Texas Humane Heroes can help. Communications Director Christian Long is here to introduce us to a very special, very good, very cute boy this morning. Christian, good morning.
Good morning.
Who is this?
This is Bounce. He has been with us for a few months now, longer than we thought he'd be.
Yes, because he's such a good boy.
Yeah, he really is. We think he's just turned 2 years old, right around 2. And yeah, when you harness him up and put him on the leash and take him outside, he is your supercharged little explorer, wants to sniff everything, wants to meet everyone. And then you bring him inside, you sit down, and then he all of a sudden becomes this little cuddle monster who just wants to hang out.
And he's just laying down on your lap. How sweet.
On command.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you mentioned a little bit about his personality. So when he's outdoors, he's having fun, he's energetic. But when he comes inside, he's kind of a cuddler. Tell me about how he doesn't tend to have that little Napoleon syndrome that a lot of little dogs do.
You know, little dogs about his size, they tend to be a little more reactive. They just sort of want to bark and growl and let their presence known when they see other dogs. Him, when you walk him around the property, there's obviously always other dogs in play yards and out being walked with other people. And he just stays pretty happy-go-lucky about the whole thing.
Aww.
He is...
he's loving your scritches, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a fan. If he sits up and you scratch him, there's a little spot on his chest where he'll sort of go into a trance.
And the sort of care that you guys give at Texas Humane Heroes, it's the sort of thing where you figure that out.
You have to know the spots.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Can we talk a little bit about how old he is, how big he is? Because to me, he seems like he'd be a great apartment dweller.
Yeah, you know, he's pretty mellow. He doesn't really make a lot of noise. I should say he's not like that in his kennel. If you come see him, he will be a little bit jumpy and barking. That's just because he wants your attention. You get him out away from the kennel, you start to see the side of him right away. Yeah. The only thing I will say is he can be a little dog selective when he wants to play. Okay. So, I mean, if you have a dog at home that you're curious about, you're welcome to bring him out anytime. We'll do a supervised meet and greet. But no, this is as big as he's going to get. So, yeah.
And about how old do we think he is?
We think he just turned 2.
2. Okay, you might have mentioned that already. I'm sorry, I missed
okay.
it. But that means he is fully grown. And I will say, like, travel size for your convenience. He is a really light little guy.
Yeah, and he just, you know, he hangs out on his own. As long as he gets his, you know, time outside, his little walks around the neighborhood, yeah. You know, he would probably do really well in an apartment, provided he gets the activity.
How do we know, what do we know about as far as like little kids or things like that?
You know, he has been pretty receptive to everyone. Obviously, you'd want to have him come out and meet him, but he is so just mellow and wants to be friends with everyone. When we got here in the office.
Oh yeah, he made a lot of friends.
He's just bouncing around like crazy.
When he came in.
He has no discrimination about who he wants pets from.
So. I understand, Bounce. Okay. While we're talking about Bounce, we want to talk about lots of other things that are kind of firsts, big deals. You guys have got a lot of exciting activities going on. I love the name of this, March Madness.
Yes.
You guys are doing for the very first time. Tell me about that.
That was a March Madness, or it is a March Madness style bracket fundraiser. There was a qualifying round and then the top 32 that we made it through both of them. Now we are in the Snuggly 16.
The Snuggly 16. I appreciate a good play on words. So does that mean like it's just different animals and people are kind of selecting for fun?
It's we're paired off with the Hermitage Cat Rescue. And so it's whoever raises, and there's 16 matchups like that. So whoever makes the most in donations during the window. The window starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow and goes until 10 p.m. Saturday.
Got it.
So you have about a day and a half.
To throw money into.
Or a little more than a day and a half. You have quite a bit of time. But yeah, and then if that goes forward, we move on to the Adorable 8 and then the Furry 4. And then that's
the winner is?
Yeah, and then after the Furry 4, then there's the Grand Championship. So it's really been fun. It's a different style of fundraising for us, but it's allowing a lot of shelters to connect with each other and stuff. So no, it's been great, and we're we're excited to dive in tomorrow for the Snuggly 16 face-off.
Snuggly 16. I think that's so cute. Okay, Tails and Trails I also see here
Yes.
on my card. And you've got a new partner for that. HEB is helping out.
Yeah, this is a new, we've done variations of similar events in years past, but this year what we're doing is our shelter, our rescue, is on 22 acres up in Leander.
And it's gorgeous. I will tell everyone they are putting so much effort into overhauling the space, brand new places.
Oh yeah.
It's just looking fantastic.
And we want to show that off. And there's lots of walking trails. They were there before, but we're working on, beautifying them a little bit and getting them ready. But what it is on May 10th, it's going to be on our grounds, and you set your own fundraising goal. You set the distance you want to walk, if you want to bring your family, if you want to bring your pets. If you want to come solo and check out our pets afterwards, you're welcome to do that. But no, it's just a very open-ended fundraiser for us, and like I said, it's encouraging people to get out and see that, it's not just kennels for cats. We have a lot of space, we have a lot of land. We get to see it when we walk these guys around every day, but we want more people to be able to enjoy it.
I think that's wonderful, and a good opportunity to let your little one inside, or maybe you've got bigger dogs, come out and have some socialization and some nice walking time.
Yes.
Get out and about and enjoy this spring weather.
Yeah, it's going to be very family friendly, very pet friendly, and yeah, it's the first one, so we're excited.
A lot of inaugurals. I like that. Okay, in our last 20 seconds or so, Christian, how else can we give or help you?
HumaneHeroes.org has got more options than ever as far as donating. Other than that, if you want to volunteer, talk to us, or just, follow us on social and share our posts, help get the word out with Pets Like Bounce.
Absolutely. We're getting into that warm weather season where there are lots of little furry guys and, adorable kittens to help. So something to keep in mind, absolutely. Thank you so much, Christian.
Thank you for having us.
The man who can talk while doing pets the whole time. It's a world. Look at this. That's so sweet. Learn more about ways that you can support the shelter and inquire about adopting Bounce at humaneheroes.org.